Hello and welcome back to Prevention Connection. Last week we talked to you about alcohol safety. When talking about alcohol, we understand there is a lot of misinformation about substances, particularly alcohol. So in this week's video, we'd like to take the time to talk about some of those misconceptions concerning alcohol and alcohol's effects on the body and the brain. First, let's discuss why alcohol causes us to act and feel differently. Alcohol falls into the category of depressants and is often called a downer because it lowers neurotransmission levels. In other words, alcohol interferes with the brain's communication pathways, and these interferences can make it hard to think clearly and move with coordination. Alcohol's effects vary from person to person depending on a variety of factors. Some important factors we need to consider when consuming alcohol are our age. The brain does not fully develop until the age of 25. So using alcohol and drugs at an early age can lead to permanent changes in the brain because as our brain develops, it removes connections it no longer uses and reinforces a connection we use frequently. One area of the brain that seems to be particularly affected by adolescent alcohol consumption is the hippocampus, which plays a role in numerous cognitive functions including learning and memory. The earlier a substance like alcohol is used, the more likely it is to form a more permanent connection in a developing brain. Our health status. Alcohol affects several systems in the body, including the body's regulation of blood sugar, the cardiovascular system, and liver function. Because of this, an individual's current health condition may interfere with the body's ability to process alcohol or have harmful implications. Any medications. Alcohol and medicines can interact harmfully even if they are not taken at the same time. Even some over-the-counter medications can cause significant liver troubles if paired with alcohol. It is important to be aware of how medications or other drugs can interact when consumed with alcohol because in some cases, these interactions can be fatal. Our family history. Alcoholism and addiction has been shown to run in families. Some of the strongest influences on adolescent drinking behavior come from the people that youth spend the most time with, like family and friends. Studies have found that higher levels of alcohol use among parents and peers is associated with increased alcohol use among adolescents and young adults. And lastly, how much and how often we drink. When an excessive amount of alcohol is consumed within a short period of time, the body's ability to metabolize the alcohol becomes restrained and will respond by shutting down. And if you are under the age of 21, you should not consume alcohol. In our previous video, Alcohol Safety, we discussed how to prevent underage alcohol use and tips to staying safe around alcohol. If you have not yet watched it, check out the description below for a link. We hope you enjoyed this video. There are many more to come, so don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video. See you next time!